Hi everybody, Tammy here. Welcome to my channel, and I have another Blythe stock doll with me today who is going to be dressed up in some stock Blythe clothing from another Blythe doll. So let me just tell you who I have here. She is Asha Alvira, and she is actually wearing a little crochet dress that I made. And if you're interested in learning how to crochet, I am developing a playlist right now on my YouTube channel called Crocheting for Dolls, or Doll Crochet. I think it's Doll Crochet. Okay. But you can go check out my playlist over there if you want to learn the basics of crocheting. I have about almost a half dozen videos over there right now, and I will be adding to them. So that's the little dress. If you're wondering where the heck that dress came from, I made it using some yarn and a crochet hook. But anyway, so this dolly is really pretty. She's one of my faves. I mean, she's just gorgeous. Her skin tone's beautiful. Her hair is gorgeous. I can't remember if I had to do a spa on her. For some reason, I don't think I did have to, but I don't have memory of that. It's been a while since I got her. I will try to remember to put a link to her original unboxing around here somewhere for you to take a look at if you're interested. And she actually came out, her release date was back in January of 2019. She came out at the end of January 2019. So she's an older release, but not super duper old, okay? She's not an old gal. She was produced by Takara instead of Good Smile Company. So her Radiance Plus is the name of her face type. And her skin color, which I said is gorgeous, is mocha. We don't have a lot of mocha dolls. She's beautiful. Her makeup, okay, is what they call dark brown eyeshadow, plump pink lips, and pink cheeks. So let me close her eyelids so you can get a better look at her eyeshadow. There. Okay, so you can barely really see the eyeshadow because of her. You can see it, but I don't even know if it's coming up that well on camera. But, whoops. Pull her eye thing all the way, lady. All right, so her eye chips. Right now we have the blue front eye chips. And, whoops, woo. She's got the side green, the front orange, and the side brown. I like the side brown a lot. These are just stock chips. None of these are special eye chips at all, by the way. So they're calling her hair color blonde, which I would totally agree. It's like, I don't know if I'd hesitate to call it a platinum blonde. To me, platinum is almost like a white, but it's up there. It's beautiful blonde. I wish my hair was this color, you know, naturally. Let me put it that way. Anyway, and she comes with some really cool stock. Oh, by the way, she has a manicure. So that is one nice special feature of this doll. When she came out, I knew right away, especially because at the time I was determined to collect all of the tan dolls. And I did at one point. I have sold some of them over the years, but at one point I did have, I think at one point there were 11 tan Takara dolls, and I had all 11. And I think that's before 20 Years of Love came out. So, and she is not technically tan. I feel like she's darker than tan, honestly. So anyway, she does come with some interesting stock, and actually I did a video recently with Suri Sustainable wearing her stock, except for she does have some purple rhinestone earrings that I have somewhere around here. I don't know where. So that's another nice thing, is she does have ear holes, and they don't all come, not all the stock dolls come with ear holes. So I would love to be able to find this doll pre-owned for my sister, because, you know, I know Terry would love this. My sister, Tapping Flamingo, this is her jam right here, this gal. And because she's got the ear hole, she's got the tan skin, the blonde hair, you know what we like. So anyway, she also came with a pair of pants, which is unusual. A lot of the dolls usually come with some kind of dress or that kind of thing, but this gal came with a pants outfit, a shirt and a top, with a coat, sunglasses, and of course she had, you know, they call them shorts, but basically undies, and some shoes And like I said, the earrings, and of course the stand as usual. So she originally came out, like I said, in 2019, but she's gone up in price quite a bit. If you look for her now, she's, you know, which is typical. So, but anyway, her story was supposed to be that she was some kind of they call her Asha Alvira is an elegant and cool businesswoman with a sharp sense of fashion. Okay, so I'll try to remember, maybe put some pictures of her originally, what she looked like here, that kind of thing. But we're going to change her up big time today. She's going to wear something totally different. Put her aside. This is a little dress and a crinoline petticoat thing that actually came with the doll Odette. And Odette is a beautiful release. I want to say, I think she came out in 2020. I may be wrong there, but she's a ballerina doll. I have done an unboxing of her and shown her on my channel. And she actually, Odette came with two outfits. She came with this really cute one, which is sort of ballerina-y, but it's kind of more like a ball gown kind of feel to it. Whereas the other outfit she has is completely tutu, all the way ballerina doll. In fact, here she is, right here. Let me pull this up a little bit. You can see a better look at her. So here's Odette in the other outfit. So she actually came with two outfits, which is very, very cool. And I adore this outfit on her, so she's probably going to wear it till the end of time. Extremely different dolls here. But yeah, so anyway, Odette's wearing that. And let me get this back on there. It's that little cardboard thingy. Here we go. And I thought Asha might look really cute in this. So I will shut up, play a little music, dress her in this, and then we'll talk about shoes. Not sure what to do with shoes. I have some options here, but I don't know. Hopefully one of these will work. So enjoy a little dolly dress up, a little music, and I will be back and we'll figure out what shoes to use. we go. Look how pretty she is. All right, so here are our shoe options. We've got blue, very blue. We've got gray, because I noticed the swan has, and up in here, there's some gray here. Then we have these shoes, which are really pretty, but these and these actually are similar. But from what I remember, they are hard for them to stay in. So I kind of like these because it's got the sparkly thing going on. Let's try and see if I can get her in these here. I might do something with her hair too. Okay. Probably could use some like some of those little rubber bands to kind of wrap around her feet. Because actually I do like these. Let me just see what the gray ones look real quick here. I really, really like these shoes for stock dolls. If you know of any place to get these shoes, I purchased these. I'm trying to remember where I purchased these. And I know there's a place on Etsy that I can buy some. But they sell them in groups. And so like 3 sets. And they're very inexpensive. They're only like $3 a piece. But if I remember correctly, they're out of Thailand. And the shipping that they end up charging you kind of makes up for the fact that these are only $3 a piece or a pair. And also, like I said, they sell them in groups. And so like I'll like one color, but not the 2 other colors. You know, like they'll sell. I'm like to get a bunch of white ones, for example, would be really nice. You know, or different shades of pink or something like that. But anyway, if you know, I'm trying to remember the name of the place that sells them. But I wish other places, I wish I had more options. Let's put it that way. I think the gray works okay. And she's just going to be standing up. Once I get her done, she's going to stand up on a shelf. I mean, I think the gray is okay. If I didn't have these, the gray would work well. And these dolls stand up pretty well in these. But I'm going to try and see if I can get her to stand up in these without breaking her ankle. I like the sparkly nature, even though this is white and these aren't really white. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I'm going to do something with her hair, and then I'll be back and talk about her finished look here. All right, guys, no big surprise. She looks stunning in this dress. I wasn't really sure what I thought about this dress because, like I said, both of these outfits came with Odette, and this is pretty, but when I saw this, I was like, oh, she has to wear the tutu. She must wear the tiara, you know, so this dress really, I don't even know if I think I had it on Odette briefly, and it was like, okay, we're done. Get on the ballet outfit. Okay, get the tutu on. And so this dress has really just kind of been hanging out in I have all my stock doll clothing in like one box. I have boxes similar to these that I store things in. And I had this just in a box with all my other, you know, anything stock-wise that somebody wasn't wearing. And so it really wasn't getting any love, and nobody's really worn it that much. And I have to say, I mean, you know, look how good she is in it. She looks great. So I added these little hair clips just to keep her hair back. And of course she had to have some earrings. I pulled these out of my little earring stash for my dollies. And I did go with these shoes, and I got some rubber bands. I don't think the rubber bands look too bad. The gray ones, if I change my mind, I might flip these out for the gray shoes. But I kind of like the overall look. I think, yeah. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Give this a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't been a subscriber to this channel already. It really helps me out. And I do all kinds of videos here related to dolls, especially Blythe. But I also have a lot of Tonner dolls and, of course, Smart dolls. I throw in the occasional Barbie all right? And American Girl dolls, a little bit of everything. I really like fashion dolls in particular. So you'll find that sort of content on here along with some crafting. But yeah, as usual, please let me know what you think in the comments down below and have a wonderful dolly day. Bye-bye.